Glasses. Can't see with them. Can't see without
Good
them.
morning.
Give you mine.
Let me make sure you get a picture of that.
Does that look right to you?
Hey, you know what? It's almost 4th of July.
Does it flash?
And I was trying to figure out which song I was going to play today. I'm just conglomerating.
Yeah, okay, so the sound is going in. I think that's what that is.
You know, for the 4th of July, you know, whether it be Born on the 4th of July, Bruce Springsteen, or that one by Greenwood, or Neil Diamond, or, you know, so you'll find out in a minute which one I picked.
Well, 4th of July is next weekend.
Huh? What?
July is next week.
Yeah, next Saturday.
Okay.
I figured we'd better do it before than after. Friday, that's right. Yep, Friday. Yeah, I don't know what day it is. It is Sunday, though. Where else in America are you going to go and have a call to worship service being the Doobie Brothers? Things going on this way. Too loud? Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah. We might be in trouble. Jan's running the camera today. Sorry, YouTube. It is what it is. Mind Shifters on Wednesday, Dream Quest on Thursday, and it says right there, 4th of July on Friday. Hey. So, stuff going on this week. Of course, an article on the back by Janice. And stuff going on. Oh, yeah. That Savvy Social Security Planning for Women. I've got some gizmachis in the back there. And I asked Angie specifically, I'm going to be doing a thing on Medicare, so if anybody's interested in Medicare, both for parents and yourselves, I'm going to do something there. But because Medicare is so highly regulated, I didn't want to put anything on there. So hopefully nobody on YouTube will find out that we did this. Actually, because I'm not going to talk about insurance, I'm going to talk about Medicare. So I should do. But anyway, so that'll be in the back. And the PSA for today is save on lab work when you go to the doctor. And, you know, again, these are all the things that I tell my clients and everything, but it's nice to see them in print. Before anyone takes your blood, of course, the pinch alone can cost $35. Find out if it really needs to be done, of course. And I'll also ask if the analysis will be performed at a lab in your network. Completely important. I had this happen to me with Blue Health. It has to be within, the ACA accepts it, of course. Oh, I know. Yeah, lab tests can be unbelievably expensive if you do it outside your network. So stay in your network. If you're not sure, call your insurance company because you could save thousands of dollars. So, and we do have 2 patron saints at the Divine Fellowship, George Carlin and John Lennon. Hey, George John! There's a lot of reason for that, but the easiest thing is we like them. So, John, time you enjoy wasting was not wasted. True. And George, I had to go through a few here to find ones I could actually say. A house is just a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. So there you go. All right. This is we try to do drumming like once a quarter. So that's what we've got today is a drumming Sunday. So I would venture a guess that this is the only Christian-based fellowship in the country that would have a drumming Sunday. So, very unusual.
Safe
But that's because, well, I'm not even going to go into it. Why would you do it? Unless somebody wants to know. Hey, these are more t-shirts that you can actually get. I'm having an out-of-money experience. I don't need anger management. I need people to stop pissing me off. It's all fun and games until the police show up. Don't read this t-shirt. And in small print, wow, you're quite a rebel, aren't you? The incredible men in the Bible had beards too. So there you go. I used to have a beard. You would never know it. I mean, I had beard, mustache all the way around. It was great when I was outside chopping wood and it was all be frozen. Icicles. I used to live up in the mountains, if you believe that, for like 10 years. It was quite an experience.
That was before Janice.
Yes, it was before Janice. Okay, this lady, 90 years old, she's got 45 lessons that she thinks just everybody should know. And I'll be reading 10 a week for the next 4.5 weeks, probably. Most of these we've heard, but maybe some you haven't, or maybe some you should hear again. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. When in doubt, just take the next small step. Life is too short. Enjoy it. Your job won't take care of you when you're sick. Your friends and family will. Pay off your credit cards every month. You don't have to win every argument. Stay true to yourself. Cry with someone. It's more healing than crying alone. It's okay to get angry with God. He can take it. And save for retirement, starting with your very first paycheck. When it comes to chocolate, resistance is futile. It is with me. I know I went off wheat like 16 years ago. I love chocolate now. I never used to care. The most decisive actions of our life are most often unconsidered actions. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh no. This is the book that makes you go, how did they just say? These are quotes by famous people. The most decisive actions of our life are most often unconsidered actions. Yeah, I know. Love your neighbor, yet pull not down your hedge. Yeah. Or like the Arab says, trust Allah, but
Tie up your camel.
Tie up your camel. Yeah. All the trouble in the world is due to the fact that man cannot sit still in a room. My problem. No. Gore-Tex, you know that breathable composite polymer used to waterproof and windproof outdoor gear, is simply stretched Teflon, the substance used to coat nonstick pans. I didn't either. And I have a coat that's Gore-Tex from the Korean Olympics. In the original German, a bummer was a loafer or a bum. When we bum a ride or a cigarette, we are comparing ourselves to the vagabond or hobo. During the 1960s, no longer meaning lazy or drunken, bum echoed a sense of newfound freedom. This is when it became fashionable to do your own thing or find yourself. That's why words of carefree or neutral shading came into our vocabulary. Ski bum, beach bum. And with our further sociological development, we are no longer to label street people or the poor as bums. But when we are in trouble, we say we got a bum rap or a bum steer. And as it transfigured into the 70s, the word became to refer to an unpleasant experience, especially one that is drug-related or drug-induced. Bummer, man. Bummer dude or dudette. I don't have an avalanche here. When you are dissatisfied and would like to go back to youth, think of algebra. Yeah, that would do it. Calculus was mine. I was okay with it, but it was a challenge. Father, and I've done this one before, but it's still good. Father was at the beach with his children when 4-year-old son ran up to him, grabbed his hand, led him to the shore where a seagull lay dead in the sand. Daddy, what happened to him? The son asked. He died and went to heaven, the dad replied. The boy thought a moment and then said, did God throw him back down? A brunette says to a blonde, look, a dead bird. And the blonde looks up and says, where? Well, I can't find the other one that I was going to end today with. That wasn't it. So, let's move on. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Boy, is it good to be back. We've been gone for the last 3 Sundays, and it just feels so good to be home. Next weekend, we are going to do another fundraiser barbecue.
Thank you for reminding me.
We're going to have the hamburgers and hot dogs and the buns and some of the fixings, but we would really like if somebody could bring some side dishes to go along with them, just to round out the meal for us. The fundraiser is going to be going towards something for the church. We haven't decided quite yet, but this is just another ongoing one that we're gonna do. $5 per person, $10 per family, and I guarantee it's fun and it's gonna be really good food. So keep that in mind for next week. Thanks.
That's all another one I say. I'll just turn it over to Daryl. And Daryl, you have fun. You hear?
Well, you know, it's legal now. I have some extra drums here. This is Drumming Sunday. Welcome, everybody. I have some extra drums. Anybody need a drum? There's 2 or 3 up here. Where's the drumstick? Ah, there we go. Here we go. Anybody else? Drum? Oh, you're gonna be on the bass. Yes. I'm positive about it. Don't try to sneak out. I do have a couple more. I do need a volunteer. I need 2 more volunteers too. Yep. That's one. Need 1 more. There's the second. There's the other one. That gentleman right there. All right. So I have that gentleman, 3 gentlemen, and a young lady. Anybody else? Drum? Come on. Nobody will know if you can't keep a beat. Seriously. You gonna take one? I promise.
She brought cherries. She's forgiven.
Oh, he's following you around.
I want to pass those around so if anybody needs them.
Anybody not have a drum?
Oh, I have some rabbits too.
Yes, there we go. We can edit you out.
Okay, I just want to briefly, this drum, if you haven't been here before, this drum is a love drum. It was a dream of mine for I don't know how many years. And the church kind of got together, donated money, and we put it, when we got the hoop, we left the hoop up here for people to write prayers and blessings on the inside of that hoop. And so there's lots and lots of prayers and blessings on the inside of that hoop. And then as a community, we put this drum together. Thank you. And then, and I know Callie's here. Hey. And Callie, bless her, are the ones that painted the symbols on the drum. So if you get a chance to come up and commune with Grandpa the Drum, it's a very special drum to me because, like I said, it was a dream of mine for years and years, and it came true. And there's different symbols on
Want to run the camera
on the drum for the different directions. So with that said, I'm going to start off. I want everybody to, if you have a drum or a rattle, to please hold it up and face it to the east. And we're going to bless it before we get started. So we go, it's Anka Yo to the south, Anka Yo to the west, Anka Yo to the north, Anka Yo, Grandfather Sky, and Mother Earth. Anka Yo. All right, that's it. Here we go. Thank you, drummers, for coming up. I know that he's Sean Smith there, you better watch him.
You started off with
All right, okay, here we go. Mother, I feel you, mother, I feel you, mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you, mother, I feel you, mother, I hear your heartbeat.
Thank you.
We haven't had a picture yet.
Oh my.
You're good. Haven't had
Thank you.
pictures. All right. Awesome. So, next song, what we're gonna do is call in the, we did already, but I like to kind of call in all the directions to come and be with us, as well as our ancestors. And so with that, I will, that's good, all right? Call to the power of the
I just turned the air conditioner down. If you want to turn the fan on up there, because that, no, the little floor fan behind you, that'll get air blowing.
Got it? Okay. You know, when we play as a whole, the drum, there's just like one sound, and it's as we can say, it's really awesome sound to me. So, but individually, each drum has its own voice. And usually with drum like this, you can hear that voice. Some of them stand out a little bit, but it's kind of nice to hear the voice. And when Trudy and John and I first started the drumming circle, I don't know, many years ago, John says, well, why can't we make sure that we hear the voice of each drum? It'd be nice to hear the voice of each drum. So he kind of created what he called it round robin. So, and the way it's going to work is like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. The next drummer's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. And then the next, all the way around. And then it comes back to me, gets to me. And I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Second drummer will go 5, 6, 7, 8. And on. That's going to go back around to me. And then you'll watch me. Then I drop off. And then the next drummer will 4 more beats. And the drummer 4 more beats after that. Till we go completely. Once again. No, something else I was going to say, but I lost it. No, area. What? What did you have something to say?
So cool.
Thanks. All right, so here we go. And so what we'll do is, yeah, we'll start here. All right. Okay. So, Deneen, we sing a lot of Deneen songs here at the church. We kind of just found her hat, by chance. I think there is such a chance. But the one song that she does, it's like really my favorite. Even though I have trouble sometimes hitting the notes. It's like, it might even be, if you want to sing along, it's probably in the book too. Yeah. There is a dream. So anyway, this is kind of I don't know what I want to call it. It's kind of a song that's really near and dear to my heart. So it's kind of okay. We're ready. You ready to sing it now? All right. There is a dream, and I always seem to be faster, so we need to have a slower pace today. I know it's kind of hard for me to do that. All right, let's do, come on down, have a seat, there's empty food right here. Come on down and pull up a chair and have a seat. All right. So, there's some drum beats that were gifted to us. Gifted to Josie, and Josie did pass them on. So. There's a couple that are kind of my favorites. We do the slow one, kind of speed it up a little bit. And sometimes I get faster than what. Sometimes I go faster than what I'm supposed to. You can try to keep up or just do it. I was thinking, make sure that I got the right one. Ooh. So here, so this is a horse. A horse is in this particular case, is kind of a symbol of guardian of the underworld. Well, and some native traditions that underworld is where your guardian animal comes from. Your guardian spirits come from above, and your guardian animals come from down below. So this particular one is, like I said, the horse. It kind of goes something like this. If you kind of visualize a horse kind of galloping, out wild. If you ever, go over Stays Pass, I love it when you're watching the wild horses. There's a bunch of them. You're going to think about tracking them. Anyway, here we go. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Case, which is kind of introspection and transformation. But always, whenever I do the bear, I always think of, these. Anyway, whenever I think of the bear, I just think, well, if he's chasing me, what would he sound like? And this kind of, really pick this up, is kind of what he would sound like if he's chasing you in the woods somewhere. Other than you don't hear the branches breaking. Screaming or anything like that. So here we go. The buffalo is something like this, or the bear is something like this. It's 4 times in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a top, bottom, top, bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, top, bottom. Up here you're going to improvise here. So I would just go like 1, 2, 3, and then just. Or just spring from here. Yeah, there you go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, top, bottom, top, bottom.
heartbeat would sound like, Errol.
What's that?
That's what my heartbeat would sound like.
No, it's more like this. More of a hummingbird sound.
I can see that.
Okay. There we go. And this is probably in your book too. A has one. Has one. It's Kim. As one. So everybody there? Aren't they there? Okay. Ready? Here we go. As one, we walk. Thank you. All right. So, anybody have any requests? Anybody have a drum solo? See if I can remember this. I think I do. Brush out the cobwebs. Okay, so, you are, we are all.
Sacred being of light. There you go.
Oh, wow, I completely forgot about that. I love that song. Okay, make sure your elbows limber, and here we go. I am something you want to hear? You may be good. Yeah.
I remember the picnic last year where we had 2 people with drums, and anybody that needed healing in between. That was so powerful.
It is, and you know, I don't know, maybe we can do it today. But you might be able to make a circle, circle at the end and drum, have people stand in the middle. Sounds good.
Why didn't we even just stood in a circle and you just drum to the person in front of you?
I need to do that too.
Yeah.
There's a third way.
There's a third way, there's always one way.
People that need in it, will do this.
Might be, I like that idea. Maybe we ought to do that for even Sunday.
Yeah.
That way we can just circle a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Essentially, what we'll do is get a 4-beat heartbeat from other, essentially line our heartbeats. So that we can also come back and here. And just come out and touch.
I think it'd be an awesome thing to do on the evening.
We'll schedule it.
Right? You got it. All right. With that said, I guess
I have a request.
you have a request. Okay.
And it's kind of a weird request, but I
Nothing else.
Look who you're talking to. I don't know what it's called, but there's been times when we just hold a sacred beat. And then you take off, Daryl. And so I don't know what that would look like or how to describe that. So maybe you could start us and get the grandfather drum started, and we'll just hold that beat and let you, whatever that is.
Like that free for all?
Not really. You know what I'm saying, Daryl? Am I communicating at all?
Just hold it.
Just hold it.
Yeah.
Essentially, what we'll do is maintain the foundation. So.
Okay, so y'all
We'll
go.
have to start, we'll do.
Yeah. Works for me. circle. Let's, we're trying to wing it, drumming there too. All right. So here we go. Always open, close with mother. So just always there. So here we are. Enjoy.
Thank you. Hey Kelly, after communion, why don't you come up and we'll get the camera and we'll look at each of the symbols and you can describe them for us so they'll be on video. Would that be cool? Okay, whatever. Okay. Go with that. We can always edit it out. Communion is our opportunity to commune with Great Spirit, higher power, all it is, God, whatever works for you works for us. We don't care what you believe, we care that you believe. Because belief carries us when life is hard, when it's tough. And guess what it is? And when we have faith, then we are protected and we're encouraged and we're strengthened. So in that moment, connect with your faith, whatever that is for you. Drumming has this beautiful ability to get us back into our physical form. We tend to spend a lot of time in our head thinking and worrying and pondering and considering and planning and all of that. And drumming gets us back into our physical form and kind of resets all of our energy fields. So with that reconnection, now connect into whatever your faith holds for you. And join us in prayer, would you please? Loving Spirit of light, we ask that you bless us. And as we consume this, help us to reconnect spiritually with you. Help us to know that you walk with us in all things. These things we pray in the name of Jesus. And for our visitors, you will notice there is unleavened bread if you like the traditional rice cakes if you're wheat intolerant, and animal crackers if you want to honor Native American custom. Whatever works for you.
Who's this their first drumming Sunday? This first drumming Sunday? Yes, sir. You enjoy yourself? All right.
See you better, they'll never be back.
Well, we didn't. You're here because you're ready for something different, right? You got it. Join us in prayer, please. Loving Spirit of light, as we drink this in, help us to drink in love. Help us to know that love is what fuels the soul, guides our actions, and heals us on all levels. We ask that you bless us and help us to find love in everything. These things we pray in the name of Jesus. Hi, pumpkin. Camera can't see him, there's a little child, right?
You always see?
Yeah, it's a
He
smile.
smiles every time he looks at me.
Well, honey, I smile.
Yeah, go figure.
He does that to me too.
Before you do that, Sandra's here and she brought cherries again. If you have not yet gotten cherries, would you make your way to the front of the line? And if you've gotten cherries, make sure that somebody that hasn't gotten them yet gets some. So they're wonderful this time, so. Oh, thank you.
Do you want to do communion? Do you want to do this?
Yay, God, we're good. See how the camera.
Any volunteers or? I was just gonna say, yay, God, and pass it.
You got animal.
But like I said, after being gone from you for 3 weeks straight, I was going through withdrawals. Because there's no other place like this. We didn't even attempt to even try to find another place like this. Just look forward to coming back to it. This is a home we call our home. And it's so loving. There's so much that needs to be done to this home to keep it operational, to keep it open. So with your generosity, this is what makes it happen. So thank you very much for your giving. Yes. Well, that way.
Oh, the camera is missing.
Did he understand deep talk?
Hey, Phil, would you run back and get the camera and let's look at the grandfather drum? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Miss Callie. Phil went off.
I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but
She can edit this out, so it's all good. Yeah, you could have taken that off, but.
oh yeah, you're right. I could.
I'm in charge?
She's not like that, honey.
No, but you can hear it in here. Hear it in here.
Well, you
So
know,
Callie was the one that, sorry, apologize, making noise. Callie was the one that painted the symbols here. So tell us about the center symbol.
oh, well, the center symbol is our symbol for our church here. Correct.
Correct.
With the Christ cross, as well as the Native American hoop for the dream catchers. And
We like to consider that the, let me get here by the microphone.
Or you can
We
use
like
your
to
handheld.
consider that, you walked off with it here. The dream catcher here catches the negative things that are carried in religion. A lot of times that religion just heaps guilt and shame and fear and all that stuff. So the dream catcher to the Native Americans captured nightmares. So there's a lot of nightmares in religion these days. So the Native American dream catcher carries for us the understanding that we don't have to live under that. Good.
well, you know, when I did this, I wasn't told what to put on it, and so I was really led by Spirit to what to put on here, and I tried to capture the spirits from the sky, from the land, and from the water. So we have the dolphins and we have the eagles and the bear, and they all have symbols, I'm sure, and they stand for things which I'm sure Daryl will know more than me, but it's been a while since I've done this. And as well as the sun, with the 4 different directions. The arrow is for warrior and fighting, and for what you believe in. This symbol here with the little eye in the middle is for the medicine man. The hand stands for humans on our existence here. Gosh, go ahead if you
Do you
think you
recall-
can remember the rest.
Well, eagle is for insight and great spirit.
Yes.
Bear is for healing. Moose, what's moose? What is this, moose hide or buffalo hide? Do you recall what hide
No,
the?
it's one's elk, no, the other side is buffalo, that's elk.
This is elk. And the other
I don't
side
know
is-
Just need a
why.
squirrel to go with that.
Moose is just sturdy.
Yeah, I think that's what it was the strength in it. Like I said, I looked at him at the time, and of course the buffalo stands for all encompassing.
Everything that you need.
Yeah, everything you need.
The really cool thing about buffalo is that when there's a storm, the buffalo turns and faces it. Because this is where they're protected. So this gives us the power to be protected and know that we can face anything because we have that spiritual protection. Then dolphin? Tell us about dolphin.
For the ocean and the water, and you know, our world is made of mostly water. So that was, and they're very smart and strong, and they are family oriented as well. So.
And playful.
And playful, yes.
Gosh.
And of course, our mountains are for strength as well as, and that it is our Mother Earth. So that was
Beautiful. Thank you for all the work that you put in on that
Thank you.
and the sacred symbolism that means.
Thanks for letting me.
Janice, if I may, with the eagle, there's two other things to consider. When the storms do come, most others hunker down, the eagle flies above it.
Flies above the storm.
The eagle is also the watcher, the one who looks out ahead. And in a lot of the native traditions, the eagle is one who carries the prayers of the people to Creator.
The messenger, yes.
Awesome, awesome. So we are like right at the end of time. Not at the end of time.
Could be, depends on how you're reading time. That's a
Camera was off.
How come you didn't have a pen on that?
Hey, what better place to rapture?
So let's do a circle up, and then again, if you would like a healing, would you stand in the center aisle, and everyone else with the drums can circle up around?
I don't know how to turn this off, so
Go get it. How does that sound?
I don't know how
You
to
got
turn
some
it
grateful gratitude
Turn it on?
things here back there.
off. I guess we'll just turn it off. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Does it need to go off or whatever?